The newest collection in shopmissa's makeup brush vault is this 10-piece rainbow brush set, beauties. If you guys want a pro makeup artist review, stay glued. Welcome back, flawless beauties. I am Astra, a pro makeup artist from the beautiful Isle of Barbados. If you guys have not yet subscribed, remember to by the end of the video. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at this shopmissa 10-piece rainbow brush set. At $10, only $10.88, they are said to be hypoallergenic, vegan, super soft, cruelty-free, and easy to clean, and they come with a cloud case, making them travel friendly. So let's take a closer look. So these brushes are in pastel rainbow colors, from bristle to handle, with a very cute shape. The set includes 5 large face brushes, and also you get 5 small eye brushes. First up is the F31 stippling foundation brush, and is used to apply foundation, and it says to apply foundation mess free, and from my experience that definitely indeed happened. I used a liquid foundation when I was using this, as well as almost like a creamy thicker type of foundation, and I did use this, and I found it did not suck up on my product at all. It did what it was supposed to do, and I didn't apply it blotchy or anything like that. It was good. Next up is the F14 contour or bronzing brush to sculpt your cheekbones for contour or bronzer, for a sun-kissed type of look. For contouring, no, I do not personally recommend that you use a brush this fluffy for contouring. For bronzing, yes, definitely this works great for bronzing. When I used it, as you guys can see in the video, it worked really good. It applied my product nicely. I didn't have any blotching. Blotching is a big thing for me, okay? And sucking up on my product is a problem. So I found it worked really good. I would definitely give this 5 stars. It worked nice. Like I said, for contouring, I'm a precision type of makeup artist. I like my product to be placed where I want it to be placed, and we go from there. So for contouring, no, I prefer a smaller tapered type of brush. But for bronzing, yes, because it applies the product nice and soft and splays it out nicely, not too far out, but it places it softly, which is what this brush does. We have the F12, which is your large blush or bronzing brush, and it says that it picks up and places your powder to set makeup or apply your blush. Now, this is quite large for a blush brush, but it works good if you just want to apply something light, a light wash of that product. For bronzing, also I do not mind because of its fluffiness. Its shape isn't bad either. It works pretty good. So for a blush brush, I wouldn't even prefer this brush to apply like your loose setting powders or even a setting powder. That's not my preference for this. That is what I used it for, and the reason why I don't prefer to use it for that is because it tends to take the product and spread it a little too far, all right, because of its shape and its density is very fluffy. But I will definitely use this as like a finishing brush. When I'm finished setting my makeup, I will go ahead, not setting my makeup, when I finish powdering everything, like powder blush, or even like your total face of powder contour. When you're finished with all of that, put a little bit of your setting powder in this brush and go ahead and buff your entire face. This brush works great for that. If you want to use it for your loose setting powders, then feel free to do that. However, just be mindful that because of its shape and how fluffy it is, and you take your product and, you know, carry it all over the place, to be very particular with the way in which you're picking your product up. But this is a really nice brush. I'm talking about product. This is a really nice brush though to have in your collection. I love it. It is beautiful for buffing. This now is the F37 Kabuki setting brush or blush brush, and it's said to pick up and place a powder to set your makeup or your blush. Yes, definitely yes for this brush to apply that blush, or you can even use this to apply highlighter on that cheekbone area. If you use it to its side and you know what you're doing, feel free to apply it to the nose. Take it to the tip of your highlighter, place it in the center of your forehead, across the tips of your lips. You know what I mean? Cupid's bow. This brush, beautiful for what it says it's supposed to do. Blush, it is perfect for that direct area right here. Love it, love it, love it. When I used it, it worked great. So, love this brush. All right, yes, those were 4 face brushes. However, I have one mixed up in here on purpose for us to discuss. But first, let's talk about this one. This is the E125 angled blending brush and is used to blend out your eye crease or apply eyeshadow to your eyelids if you want. This has multi you know me. All right, I will use this to contour my nose because of its shape. It is absolutely beautiful for contouring that nose. Definitely great for getting into that crease area, the outer corner, even to apply underneath your lower lid space, like maybe to, I don't want to say smudge, but to smoke out your eyeshadow or soften it. Beautiful for that. This brush worked great. As I mentioned before, all of them are quite soft. These are all synthetic fibers, yeah, and it worked really good. When I used this on my when I used all these eyeshadow brushes though on my eyes, I did not use a eyeshadow base, and I found that the product still was able to apply really good. Like I still had a hint of something, yeah. So I like this brush for what I mentioned just now, and for its intended purpose as well. Next up, we have the E128, which is your mini tapered blending brush and is used to blend out your inner and outer corners with precision, might I add. And that is because of its tip. Can you see the point of that? I don't know. It is absolutely beautiful. Yes, and yes. This worked and works great. I love this. I am like, oh, $10 an idiot cent. This, Alright. Next up is the E150 blending brush or concealer brush for blending eyeshadow or your concealer, and because it is for both of them, it is quite dense. Alright, it is beautiful for blending out your eyeshadow. It works great. I have little to nothing negative to say about this brush. The hand feel with this shape, by the way, as I mentioned before. Yes, absolutely love the shape of this. And as I mentioned before, it works great for blending your, I want to say, above crease area out very nicely. If you wanted something to give you like a really soft type of blend, not this brush. But if you wanted something to pack on eyeshadow and blend the eyeshadow out, definitely this brush. Wonderful brush. Next up is the E13 eyeshadow packing brush and is used to pick up and place your eyeshadow for like a saturated type of color and like a deposit of pigment. If you really are on the go, yes, definitely on your eyelid, this brush is great for that. However, I used this as the brush to use to apply my highlighting concealer and it worked great. Once again, didn't suck up my liquid product and worked really good. Now, because of its density, it's quite packed, it will definitely place product there and like barely blend it out. You have to use like a really light hand to soften the edges of any product that you place down. But if you're in a big rush and you want your eyelid to be your eyeshadow to be placed really quick on your eyelid, definitely use this. Or you can also, you can also use this to apply like your eyeshadow base all over that eyelid. Great for that purpose. Next up, we have the E143 shader brush or concealer brush, and this is used to place and blend your eyeshadow or concealer. Definitely, yes, whatever it says it is used for, you can definitely use it for that purpose. Also, you can use it to the point of the brush to apply eyeshadow underneath your lower lid space, or even if you want to get into your crease, you can use it to with the same very point and go ahead and apply that eyeshadow in there. Concealer, it is good for concealer as well. It is not too dense. It is dense enough though so that you'll be able to place and spread your product out, and also lightly soften the edges around that concealer. So this is a really nice brush as well. If you want, you can also triple this up and use this as a flat eyeshadow brush to apply and pat eyeshadow onto that lid space. And our final brush is the E142 Smudge Brush Beauties. This is said to be used to blend out harsh eyeshadow edges without disturbing that color or shape. Not really. I will not use this for that purpose. One, I could use this as a lip brush. The reason why I do not prefer to use it the way it says to use it is because of like its density. Don't use it for that, please. If you want to try it, go ahead, boo, but I won't advise it. Definitely you can use this as a lip brush. Even if you want to go ahead and use this to a side and sculpt your brows, sculpt your brows out, definitely go ahead and do that. If you want to use this to apply highlighter to the inner corner of your eye, under the arch of your brow, down the bridge of your nose, sides of your nose, your cupid's bow, around the edges of your lip, your chin, yes. But for anything else, not sure. Maybe if you want to go ahead and create a cut crease using your cut crease concealer, then yes. But for what is said to use it for, So in my brush cleaning experience, these brushes did not hold on to product too long. Now there is a product I use on my face that causes my makeup to last a lot longer, and I find that the longer I leave my brushes unclean, the tendency will have to make the product be more difficult to leave the bristles. So when I washed the brushes, I used this one in the demo. When I washed all the brushes, I didn't get any difficulty. Like, they weren't clean in one go, but definitely they were cleaned. And as you can see, they're still clean. They are still clean. And hypoallergenic, I suffer with my sinuses as well, and there's dust, and I use loose setting powder. So for the most part, I didn't have any issues with the brushes themselves. They were great, no issues, no problems at all, period. So, are these brushes Flawless Finish approved? Drumroll, please. Yes. So to all my beginners and pros alike, feel free to go ahead and add them to your collection, guys. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. From Barbados to you with all of my love. Bye, guys. Don't forget to hit that circle button to subscribe to my channel. And here are 2 more of my videos. See you soon.